that she's been married for 9 years. So far, she could not conceive. And the only option which is available now is the in vitro fertilization, the artificial fertilization. As long as that is utilizing your egg and the sperm of the husband, there is no external or the sperm of another male or an egg of another female, and that would be inoculated once again in your own uterus, then inshallah it is permissible if it is the last result. And since you are following up with a female gynecologist, then I believe, and Allah knows best, this is permissible. You're not doing anything that antagonize Allah's wish, because making an attempt in order to conceive, as long as it is through halal means, is permissible. But I have a word that I wanted to share with you. And every couple who've been trying to have a child, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not decide for them. I was about to say did not bless them with a child, but maybe He actually blessed them by not having the child. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. In Surah Al-Kahf, Al-Khadr went ahead and got hold of this young boy and he killed him. Then when Musa alayhi salam was very angry and he questioned the wisdom behind it, he said, you just killed an innocent soul. He said, well, I will explain to you later, as we discussed earlier. In the course of explaining, he said that this child, Allah knew that he was going to be a wicked child, and He was going to give his parents a very hard time, and a disbeliever child. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to give them a better replacement. And that means also the child will be saved. So I want everybody who's going through the dilemma of not having children to think about it this way. It could be better. It may be better. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُ شَيْئًا وَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. You may dislike something while it is good for you. Would it be better to have a child who is a aaq, or he would convert from Islam to disbelief, would give you a hard time since he's born, he's wicked? That happens. I have some parents who say, I wish that we did not have such child. And maybe because of being patient for not having the child and accepting Allah's decree with pleasure, that too is a cause of rewarding you and admitting you to His paradise. So we need to agree to this fact that number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. If He decided for us to have the child, we are grateful. If He deprived us, it is because of His wisdom, either to test us, or perhaps if the child were to come, he would be bad, he would be wicked, similar to the case of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam with his son, who had been given da'wah along with his people for 950 years, and by the end he died in a state of disbelief. And when he begged Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Rabbi inna abni min ahli, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbade him from asking for forgiveness for his own son, and He warned him that don't you ever ask for forgiveness for him, because he's not your son, nor is he from your family anymore. So as far as the answer to the question, yes, it is permissible. But those who are going through this dilemma of not having children, been trying to conceive for years, just make dua and be reasonable in your dua. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant you what's best, and He knows best whether it is good for you to have or not to have the children. And I'm going to repeat what I always say. The Quran said the best mean of asking Allah to give you the goodly offspring is to make plenty of istighfar, to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek His forgiveness day and night. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا وَيُمْدِدُكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. In addition to seeking the medical means which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permit. هذا والله أعلم.